Licensing versus franchising. What will build a bigger empire? So, do you want to expand like McDonald's or Disney? Because the difference could make or break your business. So, licensing is like renting out your brand, you own it, but someone else makes and sells the product. Think Disney, toys, franchising. Well, that's full control. So think McDonald's, where every store follows strict rules and guidelines. So if you want to be hands off and collect royalties, or build a system that scales under your control. So that's the question. Which one do you want to do? So I'll break it down all in this video. So watch more so that you can make the right moves for your business. So let's dig in. So how this came up is I was at a conference and a gentleman has this business where it's in the personal service space, so in the contracting space where he goes to homes and does various things and does really well in a very niche market. And he's like, well, I want to take this brand that I'm doing and I want to have other people in to have the advantage of utilizing this brand. So and he was just like, well, should I franchise it or should I license it? And there's advantages and disadvantages on the two. So licensing, think licensing as a business arrangement where the owner of the trademark or patent or some intellectual property of the licensor, in this case, grants another party, a licensee, the right to use it for a fee or royalty. And and here's the distinct difference in licensing. So, as far as ownership and control, the licensor maintains ownership of the intellectual property, but has limited control over how the licensee operates. So, and for operations, the licensee operates independently and does not follow any specific business model or set by the licensor. And then as far as fees and royalties, licensees usually pay a one-time fee or some kind of ongoing royalty. So it kind of depends on the relationship. So for example, Disney licenses characters to toy manufacturers to produce Disney branded toys. And Disney, Marvel, all those things. So franchising Franchising is a business model where a company or the franchisor grants another party, which is the franchisee, the right to operate a business under the brand and system. And so, as far as ownership and control, the franchisor maintains all the control over branding, operations, and quality standards. And as far as operations, franchisees must follow strict operation guidelines, including marketing, training, and as well as product and service consistency. So, like, you go to one location, you it's got to be the same. McDonald's in America is the same as is in China, right? And so fees and royalties. So franchisees pay an upfront franchise fee and ongoing royalties based on revenue. So, for example, McDonald's franchises this brand, requiring franchisees to operate under strict guidelines and use standardized process. So, here's some of the big key differences again. So, control of the licensee, minimum control by the licensor, franchising, high control by the franchisor. And the business model, there's no standard business model under licensing, but franchisees follow a set system. And then as far as fees, under licensing, there's a one-time or royalty payments. A lot of times with software, there's there's a royalty on month per month to use that software. A lot of times when we utilize Microsoft or some of the other things, you have to pay a friend or Google at franchising fees as well as ongoing royalties. So a lot of times with the franchisor, a lot of times you, especially with McDonald's, you got to buy from from them on your products and so forth. Uh, Support and training. Under licensing, there's usually none. You know, it's just, hey, you do your own thing. But franchising, it's extensive training and support a lot of times. And so, example, and I mentioned it on the licensing, software licensing, branding rights, right? Franchising, food, fast food chains, retail stores, those kind of things. Now, which model is better? Well, licensing is best for companies who want to monetize intellectual property without managing operations. So franchising is ideal for businesses looking to expand while maintaining brand consistency and operation control. So one of the things, so what he was thinking about, well, I have a successful model that I would like for people to utilize, then more than likely franchise model is so forth. And there's opportunities to now, if you want to be able to finance. So let's say somebody wants to buy a license from you or purchase a franchise. Let me know, and I'll create a separate video for you being able to ability to be able to finance this. So let me know.